We're looking at factors again, and what should we choose today? I think let's go with, how about this? So this is actually the biggest number that we use in a normal prime colors pack. It is 100. So let's have a look at the factors of this. So it's the largest number, but does it have the most factors? Well, that's what we're growing, I suppose, to learn. But anyway, let's have a look at it. So the first thing, of course, we've got to get rid of, let's get rid of yellows. Any yellows, as there's no yellow in 100, we're not going to have any yellow, any factors that have yellow in it. And we just need 2 blues, that's fine. And we don't need any greens, we can get rid of all of these green, all of these cards that have a green at least. And then we only need a couple of reds. So let's get rid of anything that's got more than 2 reds. We're ready to play. So the factors of 100, let's see. Well, to begin, let's just clear the space a little. And of course, we always start with 1. And let's this time start with 100 as well. So I've got my 1 there and my 100 there. And yeah, you can see the kind of complement. So I'm going to do them in complements. And that means that you can see 1 on the card and 100 off the card, if you like. We just do it with the colors for now. So if I were then to move a red on there, then I'm left with also 2 blues and a red there. Maybe you can guess what they are. And then I'll put another red on and I'm left with 2 blues off. And then what could I do from there? Well, I guess I could move a blue on. Ooh, where am I going to put this? Okay, I'll just put them to the side. Let's see then. So I've got 1 blue and I've got 2 reds and a blue. And last, I suppose I can move that there. Now I've got a red and a blue, both off and on. So I'll just use 1 of those. I don't need to put 2 in because it's going to be the same number. And there we go. And then we can have a look at so that one goes to itself. The 1 blue went to 2 reds and a blue. The 2 blues went to 2 reds. The 1 red went to 2 blues and a red. And then, of course, 400 went with 1. There we go. Let's then get the numbers showing. So, 1 and 100 go together. 2 goes with, it's 50. 4 goes with 25. 5 goes with 20. And what's this that goes with itself? Of course, it's going to be 10. Okay, so we've investigated these factors. Now, one thing about these factors, of course, is that we've got 1 that goes with itself. That means we've got an odd number of factors. And that's because we've got, if you like, a special number. 100 is a special number, which means it's got an odd number of factors. And maybe you can find another number that also has an odd number of factors.